Hey, and welcome to Thursday afternoon's weekly update. So, as you know, we always start off with kind of a flashback to bring you up to date. Not a lot was going on Monday, kind of normal day. Felt good, no issues. And then we roll into Tuesday. Well, Tuesday was a good day. I felt good, started off just like all the other days. And we were doing our second round of blood ozone treatment. And I guess it was maybe me because I walked in there full expectation, feeling good, knowing that we're going to have one more round behind us, making us one step closer to being where we need to be. And doctor walks in the room, the technician that does the process. And the first word she said was, your stomach's really big. I know she probably meant nothing about it, and she was just being observant. But me being like I am, I kind of cocked off and said, I really appreciate you taking a moment to share that with me. And then as she went along, my feet are also swollen and my legs. So other doctor came in and they made the decision that it would not be a good thing to do this ozone treatment today because of the swelling and everything. I did have a doctor's appointment scheduled for this morning. Went and seen the doctor. Nice, cool, pleasant, good experience. No issues with him. And we talked a lot about what's going on, about the situation at hand, referring to the cancer, things that it can cause, the side effects, this, that, and the other. And one of the things it can cause swelling and the excess water, if you will, around the abdomen and everything. So he gave me some medicine for that. That was all good. So it was basically a good day. But when you fall back to Tuesday about the treatment and the disappointment, I got to tell you that roller coaster was waiting for me when I walked out the door because I spent about an hour and a half on it. And my dad took me that day, and he was great with it. He says, hey, you know, they were just looking out for you, and you probably didn't need to go through that if something else could have been wrong. So they had your best interest at heart, and it was just the moment. It can always be rescheduled. And that's kind of where it ended. But I'll tell you, I felt like I stepped back 25 steps and that I lost a lot of time. It was a rough morning. And jumping back over to today's doctor's appointment, the doctor suggested that we put the ozone treatments and everything on hold probably until we have the swelling under control, which it makes sense. I get it. I understand it. But again, I guess my expectations and feeling as good as I was just so disappointed that we couldn't move forward with that. But that brings you up to where we're at right now with a weekly update of progress and things. So you know all the things that's taken place this week, which all in all, it's been a good week. I mean, every day is a good day. And we still, no issues, no pain, no problems whatsoever. I will tell you that a little bit of swelling makes my shoes a little tight, but you just run with it, you know? But something that I have been working on, and I really hope that it will be beneficial for everyone that's watching or follows us, because all they'll really need to do is change it from my name to their name and maybe change a few songs or a few scriptures to fit their needs compared to mine. So here's what I'm working with. My goal is to take half a dozen songs that I like. Example, Evidence, Fight Your Battles, Chain Breaker. Just these few songs, and pull the one-liners out of it that really click with me. Example, in Fight Your Battles, that is, God is fighting your battles, and you need to let go, if you will, and just rest in my arms and relax, recharge, and quote unquote, God's got this. And been working really hard on keeping those thoughts in my mind. And I started it off with just a random paragraph, and then we'll go getting into the songs and putting this together. Random paragraphs will state, Kevin, pay attention. You've been listening to these songs. You've been reading these verses. You know this stuff. It's time to start putting it into play and start taking action more with your thoughts about what's going on. I'm here for you. And when it comes to the songs, the same thing. They all have a rhyme and a reason in them that I picked them, that I run with. This is one Randy Atkins put out several years ago, is you might be going through hell right now, but don't look back. You'll get through before the devil ever knows you're there. And, you know, that's pretty strong, because I think a lot of us might be going through that right now. And all we need to do is change our words, change the name, and you can take that same thing that I put together and personalize it for you. And I do hope that it serves as an encouragement to keep moving forward and to keep being strong. Switching up to the next one is, we got the word of the day. And today's word came up as sustain. So Webster's dictionary says sustain is to keep yourself standing, even when the load is ridiculously hard. Not just breathing, but the next breath and the next breath. So you've got to keep going, sustain. And my version, or what I put together, sustain is like not yet. You're working out and you can get one more rep out, and you whisper to yourself and tell yourself, I can do this. I need one more. And that is sustain. And it only takes that one more rep to go to that next level, and then the next level. So by being positive and focused on your goal and what you're working on, you can sustain. Kind of next thing we got is kind of like a closing, which y'all know that. I do greatly appreciate all the thoughts, the prayers, the emails, the text messages, the random phone calls, for all those that continue to support our cause and follow us on our 5 platforms. And at the bottom of them all, there is our link to our GoFundMe account, which does help tremendously. And again, everything that all of you do is much appreciated. And I just couldn't be where we're at now if I wasn't getting the support from all of y'all, because it's a hard ride right now. And I know I'm not the only one going through it. Just like Tuesday when we went to do the ozone treatment, I felt good. I was expecting to go in there, get this other treatment, and just keep moving forward. And they pulled it. We got to fix this. So that was my 25 steps backwards, is getting the swelling back down where it needs to be. And just can't give up, because if you give up, you don't know where you could end up. And all those goals about being on stage, sharing your story of God's goodness and how he's pulled us through this, is not only a testimonial, but it shows your strength and it shows your determination. And that's exactly what we have to have right now. So God bless. Thank you again for being here and supporting us. And I will look forward to sharing with you again soon.